Well, hey everybody, and welcome to Season 5, Truly Bedrock. We're back. We're ready to do more things. So, I hope everybody's doing great. I am. Let's get into today's episode. So in the last episode, we built the raft, right? We first we fell from the sky, and then we realized we're on Season 5 of Truly Bedrock. Then we built the raft. We've done some fishing. I do have a few things, quite a few books here that we got. Some pretty decent books. And we did manage to get a Silk Touch book, which is going to come into play for today. Outside of that, we haven't done much. Just sat fishing. That's all we've been doing. I have, however, gathered up a few things that we are going to need for today, because today we're going to go on an adventure. And what I need is some armor, some weapons, some tools. We did repair the bow. I've got a furnace, a crafting table, I've brought some dirt, quite a few axes, and some additional food for our journey. Because we are sitting at negative 2,000 by 70-ish. And I have got to go this way. And I've got to get to 2100 by negative 1300, somewhere in that, to get to the area in which we are going to do a lot of building this season. So, I've got quite a journey on my hands. I think I've got everything I need. We're going to be doing some chopping of some trees. I brought a bed. I'm going to need more dirt than what I've got, but that is all I have. So, for now, we're going to leave the main starter area, and we're going to journey this way. Eventually, we will find ourselves with some diamond tools and things like that, so that we can probably hit the nether and make this journey. It's going to be a lot better than what we are attempting at the moment. Real quick, while I have your attention, if you're enjoying these videos, consider liking them, commenting on them. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Literally costs you nothing, and it helps out my channel ever so much. Any interaction with the channel is always good for the YouTube algorithms and things like that. So if you wouldn't mind, please take the time to hit that like button, comment, maybe the notification bell if you want to be notified when videos go out. If you want to follow me in a couple of different places so you get notified of other things, including Truly Bedrock things, then go to the description of this video. There are links to Twitter, Twitch, Discord. There's links to the second channel, the third channel. And of course, there is a link to Patreon if you're wanting to help out in more ways than just watching the videos. Of course, watching the videos does help out the most. But there are other ways that you guys, as the viewers, can help out the channel if you're enjoying the content. Now, you guys know that traveling through Minecraft is one of my favorite things. Just exploring terrain generation and stuff. You find some neat things like this that looks like a hill, or a tent. This hill that looks like a tent, rather. I love doing this. So, though this is going to be quite the journey to get to where I'm going, it's one of my favorite things just to kind of run around. I'm a bit of a vagabond. Ooh, we should take some of these. You know? And we're going to find some things that we need. We're going to find some things that we don't need. Looks like there's a beehive right there. I don't have any coal, but I do have a furnace on me, so if nobody sleeps the night away, we might be able to make this ours. Again, the Minecraft regular generated terrain is always my fun to come across, or my favorite thing to look at, because you come across things like this. That is a shipwreck. That is an official sideways shipwreck, but it's floating. You know? It's probably not supposed to do that. We did get the beehive, which is good. I am going to keep my eye on some others. Not 100% sure if this one has bees in it, but it's a good thing to have nonetheless. So let's keep on adventuring. After doing some cruising around, some pillaging of some villages, we have finally come to the location I wanted to show you guys, which of course is a mushroom island. Yes, we had so much fun last season terraforming one that I thought it would be pretty cool to do another one, and I have a bunch of plans, ideas, thoughts on everything that we are going to do on this island. This island is relatively small in comparison. There is another little island up there. But let's have a thorough look and go over what my ideas are. Like I said, the island is fairly smaller than last season. You can see it stretches from there all the way up. And if we were to pull up a map of the area, there are actually a couple more mushroom islands around us. There's one to the northwest and there's one to the northeast. I believe the one to the northeast has actually been claimed. It is a slightly bigger island, but it runs more east and west than it does north and south. On chunk base, it's deceptive because it shows 3 mushroom islands in junction here, but this is what they actually look like. Yeah, a little bit different than what is on chunk base, but the northwest island I did go check out. I did check out the northeast island as well. Both of them are pretty decent little islands, but they don't flow like this one does, and this one I have better ideas for. The only positive about the northwest one is it's near Mesa, which is pretty cool. And I guess I should have I should throw up a map on screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Musherman, remind me, editing? Oh, when you edit. No, you're editing. No. No, just put the map, dude. The chunk base. No. When we edit the video, I hired you. Why did I hire you then? I thought you were gonna do that. Oh, for views. Really, you think I hired you for views? You got me like 4 views last season. I don't know why. I don't know why I put up with this. Hopefully there's a map going up on screen right now showing you guys what we were just talking about. As you can see, we are on the southernmost island. There is one to the northeast, and there is one to the northwest. They are decent little islands as well, but they don't flow the way I want. This island does. It has a northern tip. It has, it's a little wide, east and west. It doesn't really come down. I wish this was a long island, north and south, but we're gonna make do. And so my plans for this island are a combination of video games. One of them is called Altarium, which is a Nintendo Switch game. It's a JRPG. I'm not sure if it's out yet, but it has vibes of like the SNES era, which is the era that I found my love for video games and playing JRPGs. And it's going to be a cross of Clocktown from Majora's Mask. I've been playing a decent amount of Majora's Mask. I've never played through it before. If you guys have watched live streams, we kind of talked about that. It's quite funny because I'm playing it on the Switch, but I actually have it and the original Nintendo 64. I could play it for reals. But Clocktown is kind of the central town in the game, and it has a clock. It has a north, west, east, and south Clocktown, and I want to kind of combine that idea with the buildings that are in the other game. And so what I think I want to do is have the mayor's house set up here, have like a staircase right here going up into the mayor's house on the north, which is different than Majora's Mask. North Clock Town is a great fairy fountain. In the center of the island, which we're going to designate like this brown mushroom, this red one, and this red one. This is kind of the center here. I'm sorry, this red, this brown is kind of more centralized. We'll figure it out, but we're going to have a clock. An actual clock. Huh? Clock town? Clock? See what I did? Anyway. Over on this side here, the West Clocktown, we are going to have shops, which is standard in Clocktown of Majora's Mask. What we're going to be differentiating upon is the East Clocktown that is going to branch this way, is going to have shops as well, as opposed to like the Bomber's Hideout and like the Stockpot Inn. That's all that was over here. So maybe we will put an inn, but I think we're going to have some shops over in here. And then in South Clocktown, there's really not much. The clock actually sits more in South Clocktown, so maybe we'll do that. And we'll have, I don't know yet. But I want South Clocktown and East Clocktown to converge into a, like, fisherman's market. And then I think I want to do some terraforming on this end of the island and actually turn it into some docks. Maybe have a ship or two and kind of have like a merchant's market, fish market type thing bleeding into East Clocktown, South Clocktown. Another thing that I want to do is in West Clocktown of Majora's Mask, there is a bank that you need to deposit a total of 5,000 rupees for a heart piece. I want to have a banking system to where I can take some diamonds. You know? We can go up to an area, we can deposit the diamonds, and then I can withdraw diamonds whenever I need to. I think that would be pretty neat. We'll see. This is going to be an ever-evolving project. Now, when I speak of shops, what I'm talking about is we're going to have, like, villagers, and they're going to sell me things. So, we're going to have a library for librarians. We're going to have, I don't know, a place of worship for clerics, maybe an alchemy tower, I don't know. I want to build very similar structures on the outside, but with enough variation that you know when you're walking through that, oh, this is the library. Oh, this is a blacksmith. You know, that type of stuff. And buy stuff from villagers underneath the village. We are going to be putting all of our shops and things like that. So one of the houses over on East Clocktown is actually going to lead to a quote-unquote sewers. And those sewers are going to spill out into where I do all of my different shops. And that is the grand master plan for this area. I think first things first when it comes to starting work on the island, or one of the first things I want to do is actually build an iron farm and get villagers over here and get that up and running. And then eventually use those villagers to peel off into what is going to be the different shops. We are going to lock them down in their shops with their workstations and all of that, because you know how Bedrock villagers tend to be. But none of that really matters, because that is not what we're doing today. That is all going to be future plans. What I want to do today is utilize these set of islands here. You can see the island that we were just on. Then there's this little piece in front of me, and then there's that island over there. This little piece right here is just this shade of different colored water in the ocean, but I can actually build a mushroom cow farm here rather than building it over here. We could even take to this island and have it a bit bigger, but I think that this is going to be a better build area. I don't have to worry about anything. This is where I need the AFK platform. The farm is going to be up in the air. This is a more permanent location than if I actually built it on the island. I don't want to have too many of these farms visible from the island. Most of what I want is going to be underneath or hidden. But whilst we've been doing all of the chit-chatting and talking about our plans for the season, Mushroom Man has been busy mining, and I believe has even gone on a nether adventure. Well, we've got ourselves a little bit of diamonds and gold and iron and redstone. I did steal some emeralds from the villages that we went through. I actually have a jungle temple not too far that way. There is a jungle that way. And then there was a ruined portal kind of over that way. And at the ruined portal, I found this enchanted apple, which is really nice. We have made ourselves some diamond tools. I don't have enough to do all of the armor, but I have already worn out a pickaxe, and this is the first diamond that we mined. Worn out a pickaxe because I actually have a nether portal heading back to my island, or my raft rather. You can get to the island via boat. It's about a 2,000 or 4,000 block boat ride. 99% of it can actually be done on a boat. Whereas this is of course, 500 block little trip through the nether, which is a lot easier. So what I need to do is gather up a wee bit more materials because I don't have a lot of building blocks. I think we want to go back down and maybe smelt up some cobblestone. Um, so we're gonna need to. I'm gonna grab some of this stuff. I'm going to cart it back to the raft. Things like the blaze head and the mushroom head that we got. We're gonna cart the diamond and the pickaxe as well. These are going to be hung up on the main island. We need some slime before we can hang these. Maybe we'll hang them on a item frame instead. But yeah, we're going to run over. I did collect some mycelium. So I think after I get some building blocks that isn't deep slate, we're going to go over to that little area and get ourselves set up a nice mushroom farm and start collecting ourselves some steak. When you first join in a Minecraft world, I think it is imperative that you get food, right? Typically, you're going to go get you some steak, you're going to go get you some chicken, mutton, whatever's around, pork chops. Maybe you find a village and you get some potatoes right off the bat, but eventually you're going to need a sustainable food source. So I think I can make a sustainable food source for the entirety of the server, at least for now. That is the plan. Let's get cracking. Well, we got the mushroom cow farm up and running, and I've only been sat here for a few minutes after I turned off the camera account, and I've already got a stack and a bit, plus I finished out my stack of steak, or cooked beef rather. This is different Java and Bedrock. And we got 22 ink sacs while we were building this thing. I haven't seen any inks come in or squids come in since, but I think what I really want to do with this is set up some kind of sorting system, right? Like going in here to grab out a piece of steak and then coming up to this one and grabbing things, because stuff does flow into both chests, as you see. This is kind of a pain. So, with that, I think we're going to build that, but I need redstone, and we need to do some mining. So, I'm going to need to actually head back to the spawn island, see if I can't do maybe some fishing or something and get my hands on a fortune book, and then do some mining, right? I've got the efficiency 4, I've got the unbreaking. We could roll technically for mending from Zloy and Silence lottery shop. Yeah. So, with that though, guys, this is awesome. I love it. We've got a food farm. I've got food. We can AFK here for a little while and collect enough to open up our own shop. But I want to get this thing a little more streamlined with the redstone. We'll do that in between episodes. And build a shop next episode, I think, is what I want to do. Hopefully we'll be doing a live stream as well before episode 3 goes out. So if you want to watch that, obviously, check the description down below. You can find a link to Twitch over there. Anyway, that is going to do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I hope you guys like the plans that we have. Feedback is always appreciated. We are going to be doing some serious work here. A little bit of terraforming to get the flow of the island where this is the highest spot, and then it kind of teeters off down towards sea level by the time it gets to that end where my crosshairs are. And we built a mushroom cow farm. We've got all of the food. We've got plans. We've got things rolling. If you guys enjoyed the episode, let me know by leaving a like, leaving a comment. Consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. Be sure to check the description down below for all the different ways to follow me. Links to Twitter, Twitch, Discord are all there, and links to the Truly Bedrock Discord as well as the Truly Bedrock website are down below. The Truly Bedrock website has been updated. Go check it out. There's also links to the live streaming channel where you can watch live streams if you don't have time to join them. There are links to the Pokemon Challenges channel as well as links to Patreon if that is something you guys are interested in. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.